going to be talking about taking our conversations on presence a little in a different direction, because we have spoken a lot about the human behavior, we have spoken about our stories, we spoke about trust, awakening. Um, we also are always connecting presence with confidence, with appearance, with behavior. But what if presence begins much more earlier? And that's a conversation that we are going to have. What if it begins when nobody's watching? So I would like to actually start with focusing on that what is the myth or the story that has been told to us or sold to us that this is what exactly presence means, right? My first question is to you, Gunjan. Um, you work with high-performing individuals every day. What's the biggest misconception successful people have about health and well-being?
Thank you for asking that question. Um, I was one of the high-performing professionals at my work as well, and I always had the same thing that my clients have now, that my body will keep up. What I used to do at 25, I'll continue to do at 30, 35, 40, and I will feel guilty if I'm not able to keep up with not sleeping enough, not resting enough. If if I have a headache and I want to take it easy, initially my clients or even I have been there, and I know that success is built on the foundation of certain well-being criterias or rule which can differ for everyone. For somebody it can be, for me it is yoga, I have to do my meditation, I have to practice on a daily basis, meals have to be on time, dinner has to be before 5:30. For somebody else it can be something else, but the basics of life and success is built on the foundation. So a lot of my clients think that that body will keep up, and it is something that we try to break, that fix your basics, your sleep, meals, hydration, nutrition, movement, mindfulness.
Right.
And then on top of that, whatever goal you're trying to achieve at whatever age, it will support. Your body will support, your life will support, your thoughts will support.
So true, because, at one point of time in movies, this staying awake all night and, being up on coffee was glorified and was shown as the way to success, which is absolutely what you just talked about. Thank you so much, Gunjan. My next question is for you, Natasha, and on the same point of about the myth from your point of view. Wellness industry, oh my God, you know this, right? And they often, and we all know this, that there are so many quick fixes that are sold to us and beauty solution. In your experience, what do people misunderstand about looking healthy versus actually being healthy?
I think the biggest misunderstanding that people have, and I notice, I think a lot of women have it here, they feel that beauty comes from putting some stuff on your face and hair. I'm sorry, beauty comes from within.
Right, of course.
That's the first thing. No number of creams is going to change your inner glow and beauty.
It's true.
The inner glow comes from confidence and also the ability to say that, okay, I may say something and it may be wrong. It's okay, but मैं confidence से बोलूँगी. So according to me, and this is very anti what I do, right? Because I sell skin and hair care products. But this is the first thing, and the second thing I say, less is more.
Less is more.
So people always ask me, the question that I'm asked the most in my life is that, do you use your own products? Or they ask me, what is your routine?
Right.
And when I tell them I go home, I love makeup. I go home and first thing I do is wash my face with my soap. And I use castor oil to remove all my makeup, and I put castor oil on my face. They can't believe it. They think I must be using some 2,000, 4,000, I don't know, kya pearl cream, but I don't. So, simple, music. Simple things. And I think consistency is important.
Right.
And it's basically inside. What I want to say is what you eat, how you live, a little bit of what you said. Right. That is what it is beauty.
Shows up.
No products,
so
not so much of it.
Yeah, because that is a temporary fix, but it's not going to bring in, it's not going to be something which is sustainable, which you're trying to say. Wonderful.
I think mostly kya hota hai na, most of us girls are brought up thinking we are ugly. At least I was. So I belong
somewhere or the other.
Yeah, I belong to a Bollywood background.
Right.
And everyone in my family is actors and things like that. And I always thought I'm the very ugly child because I was very fat. And my father used to call me Bhaise.
Oh my God.
I'm Punjabi, so I think the Punjabis can relate that our fathers have no filters. So I always thought I'm the ugliest person till I think maybe when I went into architecture.
Right.
So, beauty is within. That's all I want to say.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for that, Natasha. And The same question about myth, Dr. Bina, for you. You work closely with communities and young people. What do you think society gets wrong about what a successful life looks like?
Hello, good evening, everyone. Me working in communities, mostly in Sikkim and the parts of North Bengal, like everywhere, how success is defined as external attributes, economic indicators. Like if I just give you an example of Sikkim, the external attributes or the markers, you say it's one of the most prosperous state in India if you compare to other states with highest literacy, other social indicators. There is very less percentage of people below poverty line. You see all of these indicators which are perfectly matching, but when you see the paradox of it is that it has one of the highest suicide rates, it has one of the highest burden of mental health problems, it has highest drug substance abuse rates. So when you see, the paradox that, what externally which looks prosperous, one of the greenest, cleanest state in India, but paradoxically, you see there is so much of emptiness, hollowness inside the society. So what I'm trying to make a point is that what external attributes that's been set, and not only in Sikkim, you say countries, the other countries like Korea, Singapore, say for that matter, US, they're doing so well externally when you economically you see, and so many other attributes when you see, but the condition of loneliness, the anxiety, the other health issues that has come up to a point when I see now, recently I've seen a news, in Silicon Valley, like where AI, technology, all technocrats like doing brilliant things for the world, and now they have something called as nerdy escorts, to that, that sense of human belonging, that sense of belonging, that connection, that's lacking. They're paying so much of money to just have somebody accompany them, a human touch, a sense of belonging. So what I see is success externally, what it looks like, and when you see internally, when you are just chasing success and when it's not embodied success, when we have heard all the speakers speak about embodied success, like, what I mean by embodied success is that we are aligned. What we are talking about is wellness about, when you're aligned with your physical, mentally, emotionally, spiritually inside, you carry that embodied success, like how I feel successful here, connecting to you, hearing everybody out, that deeper connection that I'm present in the moment and I'm connecting to everybody. So for me, it's success, might not externally bring wealth or some status or recognition, but I'm saying that part, when we are present, internally aligned, and maybe we'll talk further about it in our session, because I think there are other questions. So embodied success, that I'll say like how, how we can work on it later.
Lovely. You talked about something, and thank you for bringing the two sides and talking about the paradox, because that's exactly what the point is, that the myth that is sold to us comes at a cost.